Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your October 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. So Pisces, I was able to film you guys a monthly horoscope for this month. I am using the Universal Tarot deck along with the Madame Dora's fortune cards, and then also I will be pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card as well. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, I have the Four of Pentacles, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy. So Four of Pentacles, fours represent your foundation, your security, your stability. With the Four of Pentacles, money in the bank, savings. And so some of you, that's incredibly important for you here in October. So maybe some of you are trying to save money. You're not spending as much. You're trying to save money. Very focused on your security, your financial security. You do have a couple of fours here in the spread, so some of you definitely focused on finances. Can also be the home as well, could be significant. Right at the center, we do have the Nine of Pentacles crossed by Justice. So there could be some Pisces that maybe you have money coming in here with Justice. You know, maybe it's a settlement. Maybe a legal matter is coming to an end, and there could be some money coming in because the Nine of Pentacles along with that Four of Pentacles, you know, I see many of you in a good place financially. You've worked very hard for yourself. You have a lot to show for yourself. The Nine of Pentacles speaks about success, financial abundance, success, having, you know, something to fall back on. You do have that financial security. Maybe some of you are trying to save more money, but this is you in a good place financially, and there could be, you know, a settlement or something coming through for you with Justice. But also, you know, with the Four of Pentacles as the overall energy and Justice here, some of you really could be watching your spending here. Watching your spending, not overspending. For some of you, that's what's needed, especially, you know, if you want to save money or you want to feel more financially secure, you know, watching how much you spend, that's key. Balance is what's needed here. There also could be some Pisces that maybe you're signing a contract. A contract could be significant here in October. At your foundation, I have the Four of Swords. And so this can represent, for some of you, you know, you might have had some downtime here. You might have been unemployed previously, but you've gone back to work, and now your finances are stabilizing. For those of you that were unemployed previously, things are maybe starting to balance out for you. Things are looking good. The Four of Swords energy for me is an independent energy. It's also a healing energy. For some of you, this is on the relationship front. You know, maybe you've gone out of a relationship, but you know what? You're doing good. Nine of Pentacles. You know, this is someone who's very focused on themselves, bettering themselves. Maybe very focused on your career, but this is someone who, you know, she has a lot to offer. He or she, they have a lot to offer, and so some of you are looking very good. But maybe you're newly single, or some of you are healing financially. We have the Five of Cups in the recent past, but the good news is that's in the recent past. So this, you know, fives for me are a little bit of a challenging energy. It's just a minor arcana though, so tiny hurdles or challenges or energies that you have to deal with. And with the Five of Cups, some emotional energy, maybe a very doubtful energy, a pessimistic energy. So if you are waiting on like a settlement to come in or waiting for your finances to balance out, some of you, this could have been a little bit of a pessimistic or doubtful energy that you were experiencing in the recent past. Also, if a relationship did come to an end, you know, getting over, healing, getting over maybe a loss of some kind. The only real caution I have for you, Pisces, is crowning you, we have the Nine of Swords. And so needing to stay out of your head. Some of you are overthinking things. So stay out of your head, needing to take back control of your thoughts. Really needing to stay positive for some of you. For other Pisces, this is you definitely needing to catch up on your sleep. With the Four of Swords at your foundation, the Nine of Swords crowning you. And maybe some of you are working a lot because you're trying to save money. There's the need for you to find the right balance here. That's the challenge, is finding the right balance. And so some of you are lacking big time in the sleep department. So here in October, there's the need to focus on yourself, focus on your well-being, make sure you're getting enough rest. And to really, you know, treat yourself. Take good care of yourself here with the Nine of Swords. For some of you, you're not stressing. It's not fear. It's not worry. It's lack of sleep. And then coming up around the second week in the near future, we have the Queen of Swords. And so we do have some mental energy here. And so that's out of your element. That's out of your element. And I think that some of you are overthinking things. But there's the need to balance your energies here, definitely. There's the need to balance your energies. For some of you, this is your energy. But then for other Pisces, this certainly can be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person who's significant here at this time. And we do have justice here. So some of you may be dealing with a Libra here in October, especially around the second week. Queen of Swords energy, very serious character. Someone who is like mentally focused, determined, paying attention to the details. And so this could be you. This could be you, Pisces. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here with this. We have a couple of fours. So again, your foundation, your security, your stability, that's significant. For some of you, your livelihood, that's significant. But then we also have a couple of nines. And so with the nines, this is you nearing the end of a cycle. So for some of you, Pisces, this is a cycle that is approaching, a completion, excuse me, of a cycle that is approaching. You're getting very close. And so if something ended with the Five of Cups in the recent past, if something ended, you know, I'm a firm believer, you know, in things happening for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So if something was meant to leave your life, it's because you need to create that space for something else to come in. And sometimes the Queen of Swords, she can be like that woman scorned. You know, she can be someone who is definitely a little hard on the surface. She got a tough exterior. She's been through a lot. Now she's very guarded, you know. So, you know, if you did go through a loss of some kind, you know, I see you actually in a really good place, and I think the energy is balancing out for you. But, you know, just keep in mind that everything does happen for a reason. For some of you with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, it's a little bit of like a guarded sort of energy. So just be aware of that. And then in the position of your power, I have the Knight of Swords, which can be someone who's impatient. You know, this is a knight who just charges forward very quickly, wants things to happen very quickly. So if you are taking some sort of action here at this time, this is around the third week, third week, just make sure that you're thinking about it thoroughly. Pay attention to the details. In the position of how those around you are viewing you, friends, family, we have death. So some of you are, you know, going through this transitional period. There could be endings, but, you know, if that's the case, it's just creating space in your life for new beginnings to come in. So endings and new beginnings, or great change, something changing forever. It'll never be the same. And so this is what you're moving towards. And then in the hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And so this could be on the job front for some of you, or something to do with a home. Again, a contract could be significant. So hoping for a financial offer or news to come in. I think some of you are a little impatient when it comes to this great change. I think that some of you are kind of, you know, in a hurry. You're ready for this to happen. And, you know, I think that some of you, this is a fear, the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is things progressing very slowly. Some of you, you know, you want things to happen a lot quicker. And then energy that you're leaving the month of October with, we have the Seven of Cups, which can be that very dreamy sort of energy. It can feel like a little bit of a scattered energy. So here at this time, some of you needing to ground yourself. And if you're looking at options, really, really needing to look at them very closely. Because some of those options might be, you know, amazing, others maybe not so good. So really needing to pay attention to the details here at this time, needing to look at everything very closely. You do have options on the table. Some of you could be narrowing it down, making important decisions here at this time. There could be something coming in, information or an opportunity that's coming in here at this time, and it's adding to the options. It's giving you more options. So some of you are looking at your options here at this time. And with Death, you are going through great change. But let's take a look at... Yeah, I will clarify the Seven of Cups, so let's take a look at the Seven of Cups energy. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Pisces. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. Interesting. All right, and we'll take a look at the Five of Cups. It is in the recent past, which is good. But I want to see what this is about, so we'll take a look at the Five of Cups. All right, so first let's take a look at the Five of Cups, recent past, the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, and then the Lover's card. So maybe some of you are waiting on a decision or a choice. Justice can also represent a decision as well. Could be from an Earth energy, could be from a Virgo. Someone from your past, someone you already know. Opportunity, news, communication, decision, seeking enlightenment. But I think that this was, you know, doubting that this would happen. It's a very doubtful, emotional energy, a pessimistic energy. Someone who's like doubting something's going to come through. This is definitely on the love front for some of you. You know, with the Lover's card could even be like a love triangle situation. Maybe some of you are waiting on a divorce to be final. But a Virgo definitely could be significant, because looking at the Seven of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and Temperance. And so some of you are healing. Things will balance out. The energy itself will balance out. We have a blessing that's coming in with the Ace of Cups. Could be new love. Could be reconciling. Could be new love. We have a blessing that's coming in. And for some of you, you know, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is significant. If you're single, you have options on the table when it comes to love. So if you're single, you're maybe looking at those options. There could be a Gemini, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a water sign person that's significant here at this time. For those of you that this is on the work front or something legal, you know, you do have a blessing coming in, but with Temperance, it does require patience. So if you're waiting on a decision or clarity to come in when it comes to maybe a legal matter or a decision of some kind, it is on its way. Temperance represents, you know, things happening on divine time, things gradually happening. And for me, it's a very spiritual card. So for some of you, just really needing to stay positive and needing to keep the faith. But I am pulling you an additional guidance card. All right, so I want to take the one that's upright. That's that one right there. And then I'm also pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card. But as always, Pisces, over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot Forecast for the month of October posted over there. And that link is below if that does interest you. All right, Pisces, focusing on love life for Pisces for October. Pisces. Interesting, interesting. All right, so I felt compelled to look at the bottom of the deck. We do have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for some of you, that is going from being single to finding love. For some of you, for others, taking your relationship to the next level. There is some sort of great change that's taking place for some of you, and it is on the relationship front. We do have winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition, which we do know that you are going through great change. So that's a nice confirmation. Some of you, I think you're a little bit in a hurry, and I think that some of you, this is on the relationship front. Maybe you've been single for a very long time. But change is coming in no matter what with death. And now this is a nice confirmation, the winds of change card. Some of you are taking your relationship to the next level. You know, we do have religious factors here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So for me, sometimes with this card, you know, this can be the case. But this also represents, you know, for those of you that are single and you have someone coming in, they might be very different than your usual type. So needing to be open, and you know, we have the Four of Pentacles here, which is a little bit of a stubborn energy. So needing to be open to change. And then those of you that are already coupled, you know, we had engagement at the bottom of the deck. So taking a relationship to the next level. Maybe some of you are moving towards getting married. Now, if you have any differences, sometimes for me, this can represent differences that could be affecting the relationship or coming in between you guys. So really needing to be open with your partner. You know, if you want something to be a certain way, needing to communicate that with them. And you guys needing to, you know, meet in the middle or get on the same page in some way for some of you. All right, Pisces, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you guys a great month.